Hello ratbags, it's Jade, welcome to a special DayZ video. The devs have just finished a live stream discussing 1.4 problems and issues on console, as well as looking ahead at the future with 1.5 adding vaulting. Vaulting in 2019. Who knew we could get so happy and excited about something so simple? Nevertheless, the DayZ devs have got some issues they need to resolve, including private rentable servers. The customization on them is just terrible, and it's down to Bohemia not adding enough for consoles. Without mods, console servers really aren't as good as they could be. The devs have spoken a little bit in the live stream. Most of what I recorded on this video was before this live stream though, and I'm still going to just point it out because I still think it serves as a reminder of how poor the DayZ devs can be sometimes. We'll also be discussing the Australia situation where the game has been taken off the Xbox and PlayStation stores and what's happening with that and when you might likely see it come back. So expect a little bit of a mini rant and hopefully discussing some really key issues. I will be coming with a recap video of everything they spoke about in the live stream tomorrow, so stay tuned for that one. Let's go DayZ news. So the situation with servers at the moment is this: if you pre-ordered your server before the actual update came out and the servers were online, chances are you've probably had your server installed. Anyone buying a server afterwards, well, it's down to the DayZ devs not basically implementing certain things, and so the servers haven't come online yet. When you look in your account, if it still says pre-ordered, then you've simply just got to wait for the servers to basically be installed by either the DayZ devs or the server providers. But again, that is all dependent on how many servers DayZ have actually paid for. So if you're still waiting for your server, if you haven't had it pop up, it's not installed, you can give a shot and try it in the Trado. But for sure, right now, there's definitely a rollout phase with the servers in terms of who pre-ordered them first. So if you pre-ordered it recently, it may take a little bit of time for it to appear. I like Trado, they're one of my partners. They sponsor all of my servers running for Xbox, PlayStation, for Arc, Atlas, and in the past other games too. But for sure, Bohemia, I've kind of left them a little bit short. There are just no options to customize your servers. I was going to do a server tutorial showing you exactly what you can do, and literally it would last like 1 minute. But I did genuinely think they may add some more features, but they really haven't. You can change your password, you can increase the night time, and you can change what time of year it is in game. You can deactivate third person, deactivate the crosshairs, and that is it. Now if anyone's expecting massive loot bundles and boosted servers, you can forget that too. I've already seen loads and loads of shitty ass YouTubers promoting their servers saying their loot is boosted, and it's a lie. There is no way on console to boost loot for your servers. There are no other settings that you can change or manipulate at the moment. On PC, there are ways that you can change what starting loot you come in with. So you could literally make it that everyone starts with a gun, more food, more water, etc. There are also other ways that you can change some of the areas where you get loot spawning, and this can all be done in the server settings on PC without using any mods. But none of that is on Xbox or PlayStation. We can't even ban players. There is no way to see who's playing on your servers on console, and these are just some of the basics that other games have. Arc and Conan both allow you to see who's playing on your server or implement complete bans so that they can't keep joining if they're problems. The only way you can stop people joining your server is by constantly changing your password. So overall, I'm pleased that we've got servers. My servers are popping at the moment. Discord is alive with Salt, and we've had some really good numbers over the weekend. I'm pleased that I can accelerate the night time, and I'm pleased that I can change the server time for the time of year. But there definitely needs to be more added. The other big thing they need to add as well is the admin ability on the server so that we can at least spawn in items. One of the best things about owning your own server is organising special events and doing certain things. Being able to spawn in 20 cars and all going a bit mad on them, or spawning lots of weapons and creating your own battle royale. Whatever it is you want to do on DayZ, you currently can't do that. For sure, go and rent your server out, and even though, like I said, I'm a partner of Trado and I sponsor and I promote their stuff, I always give you guys the truth. If you want a server to play around and just get experience with the game, it's good to go ahead and get a small one. But if you're a big event sort of person, you're trying to organise sort of specific stuff, you may not see them options added for a long time. Let me know if you still want me explaining what some of these options do. Increase the server time multiplier by a big number and it will basically speed up the night time. Increase the server time multiplier a little bit and that increases how many hours actually happen in-game in a real life hour. So currently right now it's set to 4 hours of in-game time equals 1 real world hour. So it'd probably take around 2 to 3 hours to get a full day of DayZ. There are so many problems being reported, particularly on Reddit at the moment, with just absolutely everything being broken. Cars are suddenly mysteriously just not working after server resets. Not to mention just a whole host of issues to do with inventory and management. I copy and pasted some of the ones that I found on Reddit. A user did post all of these, and so many of them are so true for me at the moment. Lag during firefights is absolutely insane. You can't put certain items in your inventory even though you're not full. Weapons aren't firing in first person mode. You can't take in or out items from barrels or tents correctly. You still can't take away items from dead survivors. Disease is absolutely through the roof. You guys will know that you've probably contracted salmonella or the cholera disease just by drinking one tiny bit of water, and it's not actually being cleared unless you take like a whole packet of tetracycline pills. Even water out of a bottle you can get the disease currently. Lots of lights are just not working, including batteries. Of course the MVG doesn't currently work unless you pop it in your hand, and just so much more. I'm not going to go through all of these, but there are definitely lots of issues, particularly to do with the grenades as well, causing lots of lag and falling through the map. This is a full fucking price game, supposedly on its 1.4 update, yet we've got bigger problems now than we had when it launched. Bohemia recently announced that a bunch of their team were moving on to new projects or actually quitting the company for good, and I'm starting to see why. Maybe they actually felt some personal pride about ripping off players time and time again with such a poor, shoddy game and a way of implementing updates. What's weird is that I normally compliment the DayZ devs on having things like test servers. They test this stuff extensively on PC, yet when it comes to console they just put out any old shit. Anyway, I don't want to go full blown rant. I'm trying to hold it in. The bottom line is I'm still enjoying the game, I'm still running around, and I can't wait to get back on the servers later on today. But my gosh, these developers really are tone deaf. If a game isn't ready to go, if an update isn't ready to launch, don't launch it until you're certain it's actually going to be okay. So finishing off the mini rant with DayZ, all the Aussies that have loved this game, you may be having trouble actually downloading it. For some reason, if you deleted it, you may actually not be able to re-download it on whatever storefront you're playing on. That's because it's been banned in Australia for having weed. Now this has actually happened because DayZ are about to release a physical copy edition of the game. Lord help the poor people that won't receive internet updates. In fact, actually maybe it'll work better not having any brand new updates added to the game. But whatever's going on, they're going to be releasing a physical copy edition of the game. It's meant to be coming out this winter time, and Australia, which normally happens, they get wind of this first, as their classification process is a little bit more public and you have to submit it a good few months before. So right now it's been pulled from stores because it does contain weed, although it doesn't. It's actually in the registry files. There is no weed in the game currently. I don't think there were any plans to add it. It was just something they toyed around with once. But due to the illicit or prescribed drug use related to incentives or rewards, it has been removed. The DayZ devs are trying to get this situation reversed and put out a newer version or trying to get through a new rating. And the devs have put out on Twitter that they are trying to resolve the issue. Damn, you Aussies are a sensitive bunch of snowflakes. So lots of issues, not very happy with DayZ at all at the moment. They've launched these servers. Some of you guys can't actually access the servers you've paid for, and when you do, you're starting to realise that there's not a lot you can actually do with them. They are great for big communities, they're certainly great for me, and for people that really want to use them and just have a little bit of experience with them, I'm sure they're going to be beneficial. But the 5 things they absolutely need soon are customizable options on the servers, admin ability in-game so you can spawn items in, a way to ban and remove toxic players. Also slightly related, the ability to search for certain servers in the in-game menu. At the moment you have to scroll through literally hundreds of them. And 5, come up with a fact sheet, because I'm pretty good at finding information out, it's my job. But if you tried looking up some of these server settings, I bet you've probably hit a brick wall in certain terms. Because there's just no clear page that DayZ have actually put together. So on top of all that, if you want your own server, go and use my code, click on the link in the description box down below. You can get 10% off. But at this point, you guys have been buying these servers. It's clear whoever said that these servers were going to be dead or no one would buy them, how mistaken you are. There are literally hundreds and hundreds of servers that have gone up. In fact, I'm pretty much certain there's more unofficial servers right now than official. As I finish recording this, the DayZ devs are currently live on the PlayStation 4 on Twitch, highlighting and answering questions, which is good to see at least, but so much of it is just bullshit. So many times in their previous live streams, they've said stuff is going to be fixed next update or stuff will be coming, and then it never gets changed or it never gets fixed. So come at me if you really want to in the comment section saying they said this, they said that. But let's start seeing some proof. Let's start seeing the DayZ devs actually test their updates before releasing it broken on console. That's what I would like to see more of in future. I really don't like ragging on devs, but continuously DayZ have just shown themselves, Bohemia, to be the worst devs I think I've seen in a long time, releasing such a broken game as a full release and then every update afterwards being slow, more broken items, and their future plans in disarray where they can't even guarantee half the content that they said they would last year. I'm going to keep covering it because I like the game, but god damn, they need to improve so much. If you agree, make sure you like the video, pop a comment in the description box down below, and I'll see you rat bags for another video very soon.